Jo, da sind wir wieder bei Tales of Xillia. Beim letzten Mal haben wir Kanbalar wieder eingenommen und haben mit... Wen haben wir denn hier getroffen? Leia und Alvin. Während auf Judes Seite Elise und Ron sind. Und natürlich stehe ich direkt an der Tür, von der ich wieder weglaufe. Sehr gut. So, wir wollen das Schloss verlassen, denn wir müssen unsere anderen Leute finden. Und ich muss vor allem noch irgendwo noch eine Cutscene finden. Ich weiß nur gerade nicht wo. Ich rede einfach mal mit Jude und schau mal.
Why are you standing out in the cold? Huh?
Das könnten wir dich genauso fragen.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? Maybe you should sit down and rest for a bit.
Yes, maybe this is simply fatigue. I'll take up your offer.
Hmm? Feeling any better?
Not really, but don't worry about it. Maybe if we just chat for a while, this will pass.
Okay, sure. So, what's the outside world like?
Olympias. What do you wish to know?
Well, stuff like the climate, how the people are, things like that.
I don't really know.
Huh.
Is that strange?
No, I just figured you'd know something. But it sounds like it's been some time since you've seen it.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of memory. I simply just don't know.
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just curious, that's all.
All I know is that Spyrex use is rampant on Olympias.
Why would the people there rely on Spyrex instead of just using their manalobes?
Using Spyrex is easier. No doubt the temptation was just too strong for them. I have a question for you too, actually.
What is it?
Do you, how do I put this?
You sure everything is okay? You're acting weird today.
The ship is ready for departure. Please return to the castle.
I guess we should head back.
Muse, don't scare Jude like that.
Milla, may I speak with you in private for a moment?
You two can catch up. I'll just wait back at the castle.
What did you want to talk about?
You must never forget that the safety of the schism depends on your survival.
I understand. Wait, is that it?
Yes. I thought it best to remind you on the eve of a dangerous battle. Heed my words, and nothing will go wrong. Anyway, shall we go?
Wait,
You wish to ask me something?
lately, I often feel like my actions are fraught with contradiction. This has never happened before. Do you know the reason why?
Do you mean you feel you're putting people in danger when it's your duty to protect them? You're imagining things. Elder sister knows best. Now let us go.
This isn't just my imagination. How did I always ignore these things? It's clear that Maxwell's mission and my own actions contradict each other. If you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Howe's egg principle. In that case, who am I?
Milla, what are you doing? Aren't we heading to the castle?
Yes.
Suddenly Identitätsprobleme. Aber die Cutscene war mir auch neu. Jetzt möchte ich mich aber erst noch ein bisschen umschauen. Denn... Wobei, vielleicht muss ich auch erst meine Party wieder zusammenbekommen. Es gibt dann nämlich noch eine Sidequest, eine sehr interessante Sidequest, die es hier in der Nähe noch irgendwo gibt. Aber ich glaube, das geht auch wirklich erst, wenn alle wieder zusammen sind und kurz bevor wir halt wirklich loslegen können. Ja, kehrt zum Schloss zurück. Erledigt. Ah, da sind sie doch alle.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That was quick.
You could say that.
The gang's all here. Let's go see Gaius.
Hold on, everyone. Gaius and the others are taking this fight very seriously. We must make sure we are fully prepared. Yeah, good point.
So.
Giant lumps of metal soaring through the sky. Kinda terrifying, isn't it?
You think so? I find the idea fascinating. I'm quite excited myself, riding in a flying ship. It's beyond my wildest dreams.
Why are boys so into stuff like this? I failed to see the appeal myself. Hey, Muse, do these things ever fall out of the sky? I don't know, but... But what? But I don't really care. If it did, I'd just fly away. Well, that settles that. I'll be holding on to you.
Das sieht auch interessant. Was? Ich habe nur einen Schritt bewegt.
Oh, crap! Why did I just remember this now?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. I've seen that look on your face before. It's Master Sonia, isn't it?
Before I left, Mom asked me to run an errand for her, but I totally spaced.
But that was quite some time ago. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about now.
Snap out of it, Leia. We need to come up with a plan. Remember the Gaius dumplings they have here? Let's send her some.
That's it! We'll distract her with sugar. We'll make it out of this alive yet!
Hey! Jude! Leia!
Do they understand the situation we're in now?
It appeared to be a family matter. It's not our place to interfere.
Oh. You've become quite familiar with humans, haven't you?
I've seen a lot on my journey.
Well, I'm proud of the fact that the great Maxwell is a member of my family.
That's right. You and I are family, aren't we? I once thought about what it would be like to have a family.
And?
It was something I've never felt before. Very different from my duties as Maxwell. Of the feelings I've experienced, the one that comes closest is security. Why do you laugh? What am I to you then?
That's a difficult question. I understand the idea of having a family, but I don't think it's the same as what you're feeling.
That's not what I asked. Besides, didn't you just say that you were proud to have me as family?
Oh, is that what I said?
Unbelievable. I'm beginning to doubt that you truly came here in response to my summons.
All I can say is that there is nothing more important to me than fulfilling Maxwell's orders. Hey, sorry about that!
We kind of got carried away.
Don't worry about it.
They seem surprised by that.
The most important thing to a spirit is the purpose of its existence, its duty. I believe the same is true for humans. But sometimes for humans, there are things that win out over duty.
Over duty?
Then again, perhaps it's just another kind of duty. The duty to survive.
I see. I didn't really understand any of that, but I'm pleased that you were able to convince yourself.
Gut, das war sogar genau die Cutscene, die ich eigentlich gesucht habe.
Listen, Milla, about Ivor.
Why are you whispering?
Because Ivor can hear a pin drop half a mile away.
That's true. When he flew in on that wyvern, he was able to hear everything we said. So what is it?
I wouldn't worry you two. It's the wyverns that have great hearing, not Ivor. They navigate by channeling wind spirits to bring them every noise within miles. They probably just told Ivor what they heard.
Do you really think so?
If your handmaid really had such good ears, don't you think he'd be a little less deaf to subtext?
Oh. So what about Ivor?
Huh? Oh, I was just going to ask why he's so deaf to subtext when he has such great ears.
Ah, a popular topic apparently.
Ja. Ja.
Didn't Karla say she was from Kanbalar? Maybe she went back home.
Da wollte ich gerade hin. Einmal die Cutscene mit Milla und Muse, die sich anscheinend aktiviert, sobald ich nur einen einzigen Schritt nach hinten mache. Und Karla können wir jetzt hier auch suchen, denn wir kommen damit zum Abschluss dieser Quest, die sich um sie dreht. Wenn ich jetzt noch wüsste, wo sie nochmal war. Ich glaube unten am Gasthof. Gasthaus, Gasthof, das gleiche. So. Warst du hier, Karla? Ja.
Karla, what are you doing here?
Didn't I tell you? I haven't gone back home for quite some time. Hey, Jude, do you have a moment? I'm going to start teaching again soon. Maybe you could help me practice?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Okay, take a seat. All right, class, let's begin our lesson. Today we're going to talk about the history of Kanbalar. Last time we covered Gaius's role in the Battle of Fezabel.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Okay.
Gaius, disenchanted by the inability of the great clans to guide their troops, formed a group called Taurus. It was to be an assembly based purely on merit, unfettered by outdated clan traditions. He believed that those strong in mind and body should be the ones to lead the country. Nothing like it had ever been attempted before.
So it didn't matter what your tribe or position was, only that you were strong.
Correct. And Gaius was determined to remake Azul as a country that no longer sacrificed its weakest citizens. It was after Taurus was formed that he took to calling himself Gaius.
Wait, so it's not actually his real name?
Correct. Gaius is actually an ancient word that means he who pulls the world behind him.
So then what's his real name?
Are you sure you want to know that?
Huh? Is there some reason I shouldn't?
King Gaius hides his real name in order to keep his family out of danger. If you want to know it, you need to be prepared for the consequences.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. After all, you seem to know his real name. If it was that big of a deal, wouldn't you be in danger yourself?
I'm a special case.
Uh-huh. Let's just continue the lesson.
Very well. After Taurus was formed, King Gaius rallied its members against several of the larger tribes. 15 years ago, he vanquished the young but brilliant strategist who led the Longdao tribe and forced him to submit to his leadership.
A brilliant Longdao strategist. Wait, you don't mean...
Yes, it was none other than Wingull who would come to be known as the Ebon Wing of Longdao. With Wingull at his service, Gaius seized control of Kanbalar 5 years later. That was when he declared himself to be king of all the Azul United Territories. This is what would later become known as the Dawn of Azul, which originally came from the tribes referring to Gaius as the Dawn King. He was only 22 years old at the time.
That's not much older than I am. I can't believe he actually united Azul at that age.
Yes, it's impressive. He must be a very strong man.
But don't his friends and family miss him? Gaius may be so strong that it doesn't bother him, but surely the rest of his family misses him.
Possibly. But I'm sure they understand he has a great burden that takes precedence over everything else. Gaius belongs to the people now, not his family.
I guess.
And after all, it's thanks to him that Azul is now a much nicer place to live. And with that, I must be going. Can't keep my students waiting, you know. Thanks for helping me practice.
Oh, sure. Good luck with your classes.
Thank you.
Die andere ist eingeschlafen. Oder der andere. Das andere Kind. So. Und damit hätten wir auch die Karla-Quest abgeschlossen. Ja. Für die, die das Spiel nicht kennen. Weswegen glaubt ihr, ist Karla ein Sonderfall in Bezug auf Gaius? Woher weiß sie seinen richtigen Namen? So, kann ich irgendwas erweitern? Habe ich hier irgendwas bei den Vogelsachen? Ich habe einfach gar nichts. Ich habe Erz. Irgendwas, was Erz braucht? Nö. Schade. Hätte ein paar Punkte rausmachen können. Na egal. Wobei ich glaube, ich habe eh schon die besten Waffen und so alles, was ich gerade haben kann. Oder wieder die zweitbesten. Weil die besten zu teuer sind. Knapp 300.000 haben wir noch. Naja. Gehen wir wieder hoch. Wir haben jetzt alle verpassbaren Sidequests wieder gemacht, die es gibt. Können wir... Muss ich kurz mal schauen. Oh. Ich könnte theoretisch wieder so ein bisschen Weltreisen. Nee. Kann ich gar nicht. Ich sehe jetzt, dass die sind ja doch... Nee, ich kann nicht Weltreisen. Ja. Nee, okay. Also es ist weiterhin doch immer noch sehr geradlinig und wir müssen der Geschichte folgen, weil wir können sonst nirgends hin. Na gut, dann wollen wir noch mal kurz speichern. Und mal schauen, was Gaius zu sagen hat. Eigentlich gibt es noch ein anderes verpassbares Sidequest, die ich gerne machen würde. Da sie aber eh im Audienzsaal bei Wingal ist, sind wir sowieso auf dem Weg dahin, von daher. Ich finde es interessant, dass draußen ein Speicherpunkt ist und drinnen ein Speicherpunkt. Wieso auch nicht? Naja. Auf zu Gaius! Wingal? Ah, perfekt. Wir können doch noch mit Wingal reden.
Relay this to all troops. We believe the enemy base to be an enormous structure. All soldiers should review their indoor combat procedures.
Yes, sir.
I anticipate difficulty getting the word to everyone. Call in all of the relay team reserves.
Yes, sir!
I see you're keeping busy.
Of course. 99% of a battle is won before it starts.
So at this point, the fighting is just a formality.
I leave nothing to chance. That's why I haven't accounted for your group at all. All I expect from you is a distraction. Should you die in the process, my plans will not be disrupted.
What?
Nett.
Fair enough.
Was that true for Zhao too? Did his death not disrupt your plans?
It was not, and it did. Zhao's strength was a trusted resource, not a destabilizing factor like your own. He was a man who not only bested me, but even challenged Gaius one-on-one.
Oh, were you two friends?
Friends? Ah, this must be how a child sees the world. It doesn't matter what we were. What matters now is that our military strength doesn't waver from his loss.
You certainly don't make your emotions easy to read.
You'd be wise not to waste your energy trying. The time of battle is at hand. Rest while you still can.
Haben wir doch noch mal so ein bisschen was über Zhao gehört und was mit ihm war. Ich muss sagen, er sitzt sehr gemütlich. Bereit aufzubrechen. Na komm, machen wir noch in dieser Folge.
What are Rashagal's soldiers doing here?
I summoned them here, although fewer came than I had hoped. Ah, looks like Ivor's still here too.
That fool. He abandoned his duty to Nähkästchen.
Your Highness, perhaps a few words.
Once, we turned our swords upon each other and fought for control of Riza Maxia. Today, we come together not as enemies, but as allies. We have already located the enemy's headquarters, a ship known as the Zenithra. Fear not the battle to come, brothers. United, we will not falter. Together, we shall reclaim our world!
Launch the ship.
Your Highness! We've detected a high-energy channeling circle surrounding all of Rize Maxia. Here it comes!
What's happening? It's like my mana's being sucked dry.
I know this feeling.
They're using the Lance of Kresnik to absorb the entire world's mana.
The spirit fuel plan.
I won't let them hurt our people. I will protect Rize Maxia. Make us airborne!
Why can't I shake this dreadful feeling? Is my doubt causing this too?
There you are. I've been looking for you. Mind if I join you?
Sure. It's funny. I was once able to soar like this whenever I wished. But I'm not sure I realized just how beautiful the world is until now. I suppose I took it for granted.
Hey, Milla? We talked about this before, but when this battle is over...
Yes?
Actually, never mind.
I see. Jude, there's something I need to tell you. It's about me. About who I really am.
What do you mean?
I never meant for this to happen. But in the end, I lied to you.
Hey! Lover boy! Get over here!
Wait, what do you mean you lied?
She's calling you. You should go. We can finish this conversation later.
All right.
Am I afraid that Jude will learn the truth? As if the Four could really come. What's happening? Sorry I'm late.
It was just like the Lance of Kresnik, wasn't it?
No doubt the Zenithra was the actual source of that light.
And I think that they put another hole in the schism.
You're right. At least no ships were able to come through this time.
Maybe they sent the mana they gathered back to Olympias.
Looks like your fuel plan theory was right.
It seems like the only time that I'm right is when I'm talking about a worst-case scenario.
Wait a minute. Well, looky there!
Enemy ship approaching! Everyone, brace for impact!
There's our welcoming committee.
Ein schönes Willkommenskomitee.
Silence all of them!
Gut, dann würde ich aber sagen, das machen wir dann erst beim nächsten Kampf? Nein, beim nächsten Mal. So, danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.